In addition to being an icon of martial arts films, Bruce Lee developed his own martial arts style, Jeet Kune Do. He was a gifted actor as well as a Sino-American martial artist and martial arts instructor. Bruce Lee was born on November 27, 1940 in San Francisco and is the fourth child of actor Lee Hoi-shuen and Grace Ho. He grew up in America and China. Even as a child, he was interested in martial arts. His father taught him the basics of the Wu style of Tai Chi Chuan for the first time. At the age of 13, he was introduced to one of the most famous masters of Kung Fu, Yip Man. The two even trained privately with each other and had a special relationship, so much so that Bruce would still visit him in later years. At the age of 18, Bruce was involved in a street fight and was sent back to America by his parents. Here he met his future wife, Linda Emery, whom he married in 1964. She gave birth to a son, Brandon, and a daughter, Shannon. Over the next few years, he attended college and continued to practice his martial arts until television producer William Dozier noticed him. Bruce Lee made a name for himself for the first time in the series The Green Hornet. Despite the early cancellation, the role made him very popular with teenagers and adults. While he had to wait for his breakthrough in the US, he was already a star in China. The films The Big Boss and Fist of Fury would change all of that. With The Way of the Dragon, he was able to implement his own ideas for the first time and broke many records with the film. He then wanted to begin shooting his film Game of Death, but this was never completed. His last film was Enter the Dragon. This film brought Bruce Lee great fame in the US, but he never did live to see it. During filming, the actor collapsed and was rushed to the hospital. He was found to have had brain swelling and an epileptic seizure. After Bruce and his family got over that shock, the next one followed. During the preliminary discussions for Game of Death in 1973, his production partner gave him painkillers because he had a headache. As a result, Bruce Lee passed out. All attempts at resuscitation by the doctors failed. Upon examination, it turned out that his brain swelling combined with an allergic reaction to the pain reliever led to his death. Further research in the early 2000s also established a connection to his years of cortisone consumption. After his death, he was not only honored with a star on the Walk of Fame, but also with several statues in China, where he became a kung fu legend. Particularly tragic, his son Brandon Lee suffered a similar fate. At the tender age of 28, Brandon, who was also an actor, died in an accident in 1993 on the set of the film The Crow.